Now, back again, I noticed that in the top right corner the red recording number that I see right now from Fraps isn't seeable in the final recording, which is a good find, as I, in the end, don't have to redact it, and so I see all the time the Fraps we have, and I see all the time whether the recording is still running, so I won't be checking that often. Now, what we are going to do now is first, collect the belief, second, scare away these guys here which are laughing like they're on crack or something like that, and then I'll get the card and we get another Molyneux comment on whatever we found now. So we start right with the belief. Yeah. It's episode 106 today, recorded on the 11th of August 2014, which will possibly arrive the next day, possibly on the 15th, 16th of August, something like that. Alright, now we'll get all these people out because they have something to build with, I don't know what it is. And now you guys are annoying me. The Starry are cruelly mocking. This is something only British people could say. Oh, people, try scaring them away by sculpting nearby. Yeah, I will sculpt nearby. Now, look! I hope to get away for a time now. Now, let's get first the land expansion. Great. And now let's sculpt the land. Yeah, I think this worked quite well. Now, here's some belief, and here are just some things which have to be built, and we will build them. Yeah, absolutely. Right, now the card.
Okay, improved housing. This allows you to use your belief to increase the population. If you're kind of a little bit frustrated by the speed at which people are breeding, you can just plonk down one of these and it increases the occupancy. I have to warn you, if you use this too much, you're cramming more and more people into those little abodes, and obviously the people don't like that. If you really overuse it in the later part of the game, you'll be creating slums where, 6 or 7 people live in an abode. So be very careful. Now, at this point of the game, you may be finding, again, you're waiting around a little bit. By all means, sacrifice people to the Temple of Doom and collect those lovely valuable gems. But I must warn you, you'll notice when you sacrifice a person in the Temple of Doom, it takes quite a long time to get for that person to breed back. So don't overuse it. You'll see, breed times of perhaps as long as 30 minutes. So if you're tempted to sacrifice the entirety of your population, which you can do, you're going to be waiting around an awfully long time. We've really tried to balance this so you don't over-exploit it. Just beware. Also, at this point, if you haven't unlocked the dock, or if you haven't sent your followers, leashed your followers to the second expansion, do so now. You want to get that dock unlocked. You should have 4 followers building it at the moment. The same with the second expansion shrine, which is on the top of a hill. Get your followers to it so they are doing that stuff while you carry on doing some sculpting or some more building.
Alright. So I think this improved housing, this capacity thing, we will do it later on. What I want to happen is first the rock belief, X10, and the bigger abodes. I think for the bigger abodes we'll use the stone tools. And secondly, the timber, I think. And I think also the bronze tools. So alright, now we have them unlocked. Now, prayer beads. Why do we have now only 6.5 FPS now? That's quite strange. Everything is a bit strange at the moment. I'll just check in for the recording, which is still running, and for Fraps, which is still running as well. It's very strange. Alright, probably it's something with the graphics. Alright, I'll get the prayer beads now. Come on. Although it is a bit laggy, I see it. Alright, now let's get this just through, and now I'll go right out here. Yeah, bigger boats, great. Now we really have some break-ins in the game, and possibly it's just a question of quality. So I'll put that down for a bit. No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, that was just what we had already. So this is not quite the quality I want to have, but right, I'll stick to this till the moment where I get. Well, this is for the responsible for the frames which we have at the moment. It is definitely not, because now we have only three or four frames per second, which is highly disturbing. I don't get what the problem is with that one. So alright, let's get the quality back running. Alright, this is very strange. Now alright, we have now stable 30 frames per second. Now alright, what I will do next is open the task manager in order to see whether some processes are taking too much CPU away, which is not the case. Fraps and Godus are taking away the most, but it's not like we have a problem here. Alright, if this won't sort itself out in the next couple of minutes, I'll have to stop the recording again, because this is just an awful quality which we can't really go on. But till this is not the case, till we have now this stable 50 frames per second. Frames per second, yeah, great. What are you doing here? Going home, oh well. Alright, so it seems to be in a good now. So yeah, this should be working. Now let's go a bit treasure hunting while the frames are breaking in again, which is really strange. I will be closing some working instances of programs right now, which should be helping this case to sort itself out now. What is it with this one again? Alright. So, what I also wanted to get done is terraforming this lovely little landscape, because it will lead to a lot of housing and a lot of new possible places for people to live in. This again implies that we will spend a lot of belief. And I think after doing so, we will either buy some with gems, or we will... yeah, that's the thing. Or we'll do something else. What would be an option is buying the primitive sticker pack, which brings a lot of wood carving, which is good, because now we can hopefully buy, yep, the rocks. And I wanted them. And I think we can also buy now the improved housing, because we have a lot of this conversation sticker thingies. It wasn't my main intention to build them, but as we have them, why actually not? Yep, terrific. Now we have the rock belief, and this means we get 10 times more belief out of the rocks. And this means we can now stomp some of them down, because I want also this place to be populated. And there was another place of rocks, this starter place. This will boost your population. Yeah, exactly, that's what I wanted to do as well. This shrine of capacity, I think I'll build it somewhere here in the middle of this abode, because we need some more people here. Flip. Now yeah, this one of these little huts is down, but this is not the problem. Now we have here a lot of more capacity, which is good, in my opinion at least. Now, what I also want to have done is buy some belief.